Hey guys, happy Friday the 13th. Welcome to the live stream. It could be a spooky one. I want to wait and see what Veve has to drop this weekend. Maybe we'll get, Jason NFT dropped on some announcement here. That would be cool because it is Friday the 13th and we do have, that awesome little Chucky in there. Maybe we'll get Jason today. I don't know. I'm just saying, remember, Friday the 13th only come around once in a while, so an announcement would be awesome. But, this is just for fun, right? We'll see what happens. So I'm going to do a couple things today. One of the things we're going to do is our Veve Gem Rewards program. So that's going out today. So winners will win Veve Gems today, which is cool. Pretty simple program. And I'm going to give you guys a couple spots in the chat here, a chance to win. And, stick around for that. We're going to do that. But we're also going to dive a little bit into this wire company because I haven't really done a ton of research into it. And we're just going to take a look, and we're going to look at the latest news around them because, you just might have seen that they've secured financial aid of some sort. So we're going to check that out. We're going to just take a quick look at that. And then, of course, we're going to look at the markets and all that kind of stuff and have some fun with that. And I'm going to show you some of the comics that I picked up at my local comic book shop too that is going to be given away on this channel. And I'm just going to give one comic away today that I picked up locally at my comic book shop, for my Drophead rewards. But I'm going to give one to you guys in the chat today just for fun, even though this is a Veve Gem Rewards program day. So just quickly about the Veve Gems. So if you own a specific Dropheads, you can win some gems in the app by basically, posting, like we're going to do a comic book. And I buy it off you for just like above the floor price, not crazily high because nobody wants to get banned or anything. And then you get some extra gems and I get your comic book. It's pretty simple. This happens right here. There's a master list like we always do. There's going to be 3 winners today. We've already almost given over 500 gems away. We're getting closer and closer all the time. We'll get closer. So this is the item that I'm going to buy from you today. If you win, I'm going to buy an Uncanny X-Men 221, common or uncommon, for around 13 gems. You'll list it in the market. You can go buy one if you want. I think they're like about $250 right now in terms of gems. I'll buy one from you for about 13 and you will get those extra gems. It's just the part of the rewards program for Dropheads. And I'll do this in a little bit. I'm going to give a couple spots away right here as we do this, because this is, on Sunday, we're going to do the OMI rewards, which is cool. But this is the Veve Gem rewards. So if you own one of these Dropheads with the reserving order logo on the chest right there, that gets you into this program. If you own a Drophead that's got the pending logo right there on the chest, that gets you into the program. And if you own any Drophead 2, it gets you into the program. So I'm going to give away a Drophead 2, which gets you into all my programs. And I'm going to give away one of these guys today, not this exact one, but a random one. So I'll do that in the chat. And then, I'll do the draw. And then, of course, if you look at the draw right here, like I scroll over here, these are all the entries we have. I do have a live stream chat entry right here. You can see it right here. So you can see all the different people that are in here. But the live stream chat, you could win some Veve Gems today. If I get this number 1027 in the random draw, you could win. So that's pretty cool. So we'll do that in just a little bit. And this happens not every single week, but the Veve Gems happens, a few times a month, which is cool. So that's going to be lots of fun. But let's just quickly get to the chat and say hi. Right here, I'm just going to hold on. Let me stop that screen for a second. Let me actually just bring this up right here. I want to show you this too. This is what we're going to be looking at today. So it's going to be really interesting for me to actually dig into this a bit. So here is just some top stories on Wire right here. We're going to look at a couple of articles right here. We're going to go to the actual company site and just go through it really quick because I don't know if a lot of people know about them. I don't know a ton about them. So, and I'm going to click on, like, say, this link right here. We're going to read this nice little article right here with an unknown founder. A funder, sorry, not founder, but a funder to lift the withdrawal limit. And we're going to ask, are we going to be, getting payout back to Veve very soon here? This is really interesting stuff. I mostly focus on collectibles, but I want to dive into this a little bit today and just, see what's up with that, right? But we'll get to the chat and then we'll do those giveaways right away, including I'll show you a comic book in a little bit later. I'll give a comic book away to you guys. One of the ones I picked up at my live stream, at my local comic book shop, yesterday, which was a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun going down to my shop, going through those boxes and picking out some gems for you guys for sure, right? So we'll give those away in a little bit. Let's see who's in the house today. Maznak is here. Thanks for coming by on Friday the 13th. Are you going to be watching those movies tonight? The Friday the 13th movies. You got to watch like number 2 Number 2 is the best. Number 1 is great. I won't spoil it for you if you haven't seen them yet, but number 2 is, to me, the best. You know, that's where the mask, the hockey mask gets put. I imagine if we get him in the app. My understanding is that Wire provides services to many crypto outfits as well. Yes, they do. Are they best the option at this point? I don't know, but I think we'll force Veve to have a good backup plan. Yeah, so I'll cover that in just a sec, what Veve said, because I really like what they're doing. What they tweeted really makes a lot of sense to me. Blinky Blink, good to see you. Thanks for coming in again today. Always great to see you. We got the biggest bro. If we hit 50 likes, I'm giving away 20 gifted memberships. Biggest bro. There you go, you guys. Hit 50 likes and he's going to give away 20 memberships, which gets you into the programs. Biggest bro, that is so nice of you to do that. You don't have to do that. That's so nice of you. I mean, Kobe's been doing it too, giving away spots. And but thank you so much, you guys. So if you hear that, that's really cool of you. That's on you, man. That's great. So I'm happy to get more drop heads out to people. So thank you so much, biggest bro. So you hear that, guys? I'll mention it again in a bit. That's so nice of you. God, what a nice Friday. What a way to start the weekend. I love it. Mario's in the house. How you doing, Mario? Good to see you today. Thanks so much for coming in. Bones B with the golden drop head there. That's nice. Hi, Aaron. Just came to drop in and say hi and have a good stream. Just grinding at work so I can keep buying some cool collectibles. Don't get in trouble at work watching my stream, okay? Watching my live stream. But that's good, Bones. Thanks for popping in. I hope you have a good day at work today. It's Friday, so there you go. Nice little thing right there. If it ain't raining, how you doing? Good to see you today, too. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate you. Delilah's in here. Good morning, MC and fam. Hey, you're spotting that Veve Arcade PFP. That's great. Remember, guys, well this Sunday, Veve Arcade's going to have his light show. You know, I'll show it again on his Twitter channel there. His Twitter channel, but I'm sorry, his Twitter feed. Or his profile anyway. And he's having his art show again this Sunday. So you guys want to stop in for that over on Spatial, which is lots of fun, right? I'm going to be there for sure, right? Hinano, I'm not driving today. You're not driving. Finally, Hinano, you're not driving. Thanks for coming in. So good to see you. Happy morning to you for sure. The biggest bro, when that drop heads beat hits though. Oh, you guys like my intro music. We'll keep it up. I'm going to change it up a little bit I'm working on another intro just for fun. But yeah, if you guys like that one, I like it. I think it's pretty fun, actually. Hinanu, it hits like fire. Thanks, guys. Double Quill's in the house. How you doing? Good to see you today. There you go, for sure. And the biggest bro, you like the song. The song enhances chores. Yeah. So yeah, you guys are like me. I was watching the Veve Bros earlier before this stream here. Watching their live stream over there. They had non-fungible wonderful on their stream today. So that was a really good one. I was watching a lot of that. And I'm not sure if they're still live right now, but they might be still live over there. So that's really cool. So make sure you guys are subbing all you know, the biggest, the Veve Bros and Veve Arcade and stuff. Let's get these guys like where they deserve, over 1,000 at least subs. So then we can start super chatting them and supporting their channels, guys, because you got to get over that plateau. So let's make sure we're doing that because they're providing really great content for everybody here. Living Aloha. Does anyone remember how many AF-15s were held back on the drop? That is a good question. I don't remember about the comics on a super limited. How many? What the lowest mint number would be? I can't remember. Good question. Somebody must know. I should know, but I don't remember. Right? We're bringing the vibes today. There you go. Big A. Crypto's pumping. NFTs are pumping. LFG, let's go. I've been building a bag since March last year. Just steady dollar cost averaging. That's the way to do it, Big A. It is true. I mean, this is what I'm thinking as well. You know, by the time we get to the end or halfway through 2023, where are we going to be? You know, and believe me, you guys, the Veve app going up, stuff going up in value just slowly and steadily isn't because necessarily just because of the no cash out. It was going up before then, and also crypto in general and other projects on the open sea have been going up and DC, and they don't have anything to do with Veve's cash out situation. So there's been a nice positive ring to the new year, and it's been really good for the space, I think, for people to see some gains, you know, but, you know, of course, we're going to have, you know, more ups and downs as the year goes for sure. I don't think we're entering a bull run anytime soon or anything like that. But in 6 months from now, who knows where we're going to be. So yeah, I'm right with you, Big A, for sure. Woody's in the house. How you doing? I'm doing great today, guys. It's Friday. I always love a good Friday. I'm really excited to see what Veve is going to drop this weekend. If they're going to drop any big stuff, keep our eyes on the Twitter feed, you guys. And if they drop something, let me know in the chat, and then we'll go over and explore it and freak out if it's something really cool. You know, we'll have fun, whatever it is. Anyway, TH, thinking of selling my Star Wars 1 secret rare for a Gem 83 ultra rare. That's an interesting move right there. That Star Wars secret rare is pretty awesome because, you know, it's the first and only. But that Gem 83 is a mega. I got the Gem 83 ultra rare. You know, I picked it up for just over 200, so I'm keeping that one. And I have 4 of the commons, so we'll see where that goes for sure. But yeah, you know, these are the choices, right? These opportunities right here. Painful Monkey, good evening. Good to see you. Thanks. I sent off your 2 comic rewards that you won. I sent those off yesterday, so those are on their way to you in Norway. We got people all around the world here, guys, in Veve. I absolutely love it. Let us know again where you're coming in from today, because I really want to, you know, let everybody know about the international vibe we got going on here. It's super fun, right? Beats 96. Good to see you today. Thanks for coming in. See, we got good evening and good morning. So we got people all around. For me, it's about 10:50 a.m. on Pacific time zone. So there we go. Reputation Ace. I got the legendary variant of Harley Quinn comic yesterday. So pumped. Nicely done. That is a nice comic. I picked up a common on the Harley Quinn in the market after for $24 dollars. I didn't actually get one on the drop, so I had to wait for the market to open. Then I just picked up a common. That's the one I liked the most. And the uncommon is worth less than the common by about 10 bucks. And the common's worth about the same as the rare, which is kind of what I predicted. Now, the prices on them, I thought it would be a bit higher at this point, but I predicted that variation where I could see that the uncommon would probably be cheaper than the common. And I thought the common would be around the same price as the rare. But then the epic is nice, and the legendary looks really great as well. So congrats on that. That is awesome. G Money. Yeah, we got gem rewards. So like I said, the way it works, in case you're just tuning in, is we're going to do this right here. I'm going to give out a spot right now. Let's just go through the say highs to everybody. Then we'll give out a spot in the reward program, which is basically just winning Veve gems. So you're going to post this comic for sale, and I'm going to buy it off you for 13 gems. You can do the common or the uncommon, whatever you want. Just get the cheapest one. You don't have to worry about giving me a nice mint number or anything. Just one right off the floor, and then you'll buy it off you for 13. And the way to get in is if you own this drop head with a reserving order logo, or you own a drop head with the pending logo. There's 2 different logos there. Or you own any drop head too. So I'm going to give out a drop head 1, and I'm going to give out a drop head 2 today for sure, and get you 2 spots. And then, like I said, there is a spot in the chat there is a spot for a chat winner today. So, and then I'm going to give a comic book away in a little bit, because I went to the comic shop. I'm pretty excited about the stuff I got. Kobe, how you doing? Good to see you today. Happy Friday the 13th for sure. Your battle stream last night was awesome, you guys. Kobe does a battle HRO stream. It was so cool. I was watching a bit of it too. I was also coaching by the way, guys, so you guys know, I'm in the middle of like my busiest time for like coaching basketball. I got games all weekend, but I still will have that live stream on Saturday. So we'll have lots of fun with that for sure. But I'm super busy with that, so I couldn't catch the whole thing last night, Kobe, but it was super great. There we go. Congrats. Yeah, congrats, Reputation Ace. I've never gotten the legendary on the drop. I didn't get the drop on Harley. I didn't get one this week, but that's okay. I figured I was going to go in the marketplace after. I mean, for 24 bucks, get the Harley Quinn FA. I mean, I'm all good with that, right? So Woofy, hey MC, good day to you. Miles Morales, moving on up. I know we'll show some stuff in the Veve. We'll go and look at the collectibles today, because if you were at my last live stream, we did mostly comic talk, but we'll go into Veve and look at the collectibles today. I want to see which ones are on the rise. I know Miles Morales is doing great. That ultra rare is like over 500 or close to it, which is amazing. That's the one I own. I picked that one up like months ago. I still got to get the hoodie. I got to get the hoodie one. Of course, the secret rare would be a dream, but I can't get to that. But I want to get the hoodie one at least before he passes 400, which will probably happen at some point. I mean, he's such a great collectible. Happy 13th. There you go, guys. Big J78. Veve should already have reinstated Cashout. Wire, we're never shut down. Veve just turned it off. Yeah, I think they're being cautious though. And I mean, Veve can speak for themselves, but we're going to talk about Wire and we're just going to look at the company and read that article a bit in just a second after I do a reward here, a giveaway here, and we'll get into it a bit. But I actually don't mind them being cautious, seeing where Wire is. I mean, the report is that they got some sort of funding. But at least I don't know if anybody knows in the chat. If you have another link to an article, please post it, because I don't know we don't know who the person is, that the companies that's funding them. So like, I'm fine with Veve being patient and making sure that because the last thing you want is them to turn it on and turn it back off again because something falls through or whatever. You know what I mean? And I don't know anything about the company, and maybe the company is fantastic. I have no clue. Their site looks really great, and they seem to be connected to a lot of things. So, I mean, I'm sure it was a decent choice for Veve at the time, but I mean, you want to make sure that they're going to be around, right? Obviously. So, I mean, this is parts of the Veve business that I'd like to hear more about that they don't have to share with us, but it's cool to hear more about it just for confidence and stuff, right? Hey, Nano, it's dangerous. Whenever I go to my LCS, I leave $200 poor. Yeah, I left yesterday $90 poorer. But, I left richer in comics, right? And I'll show you which ones I picked up. They're super fun, right? Alex Winters, unknown founder or funder, it's a funder, is a bit odd. Maybe we give them a second chance while having a backup ready. I currently can onboard anybody if payout is disabled. Yeah, for sure. That's why I don't mind from what their report on their tweet was, that they're waiting, just to make sure, I guess, which is smart by any business. Let's just see everything's okay, I guess. I mean, I'm just speculating. I have no idea, right? But we'll read the articles. There's two I want to look at. Slider 22333, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Hey, MC, hope you're doing good. I'm doing really good today, guys. I'm having lots of fun. We got Dova. Sup, MC? It's been a hot minute. Yeah, it's good to see you back. Thanks for popping in. Hope you're having a good Friday today for sure. Alex, waiting for interoperability, as I know ETH whales who would gobble these if they were on OpenSea IMX. Yeah, for sure. I hear you. I actually don't want Veve stuff on OpenSea. I don't really care about that. I like the OpenSea platform for sure, but I'm happy with it being right here in the market, in our own. I'm happy with Veve's marketplace. I'm happy with us having our stuff there. I don't mind. It's like NBA Top Shot. I'm glad that they're on their own system. I don't think there's anything to worry about. For me, I don't need all our stuff sold everywhere. But, if they were, it would be interesting too, because we've had this conversation going on for like the whole time I've been here in Veve, like well over a year and more, right? Like if they drop on OpenSea with connected to Veve, I mean, each drop would have to be their own individual project. So I don't even know how that would really work, with the whole Veve system and stuff like that. Because, if you see a drop like the, like the Game of Thrones drop that came out with the weird claw arms and stuff, that was its own project that showed up at that moment. So imagine every single time Veve does a drop, it'd have to be like its own project on there. It would get, to me, really confusing. So I would prefer just to keep it like in a nice marketplace, but it'd be nice to be able to remove it maybe and put some of your valuable stuff in a wallet or something. And I think that's what Veve has in mind in the future anyway, right? So, and then there's IMX. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the IMX marketplace and like if Veve stuff's going to show up there either. We'll wait and see, right? Smash the like. Thanks, Alex. I appreciate that. And like I said, if we go back up to the top right here, look at what the biggest bro said. This is so nice of him. If we get 50 likes, he's going to give away 20 memberships gifted, which get you a drop head. So, I mean, like that's super nice of you, biggest bro. I really appreciate that for sure. And I'm sure everybody else will if you get in there for sure, right? So there we go. Right here. We got Womp Manus in the house. How you doing? LFG would love a membership. Yeah, for sure. Hopefully we get to that 50 likes. And like I said, that's just the biggest bro. This has nothing to do with me. That's just him. We're halfway there. Okay, you guys, you let me know what happens. Kobe, the biggest bro has a big heart and we need a bigger drop head family. Shout out to Big A. Yeah, he's the best. Thank you so much, you guys, for sure. Noel, good to see you today, too. Hey, MC, happy Friday the 13th. I know I'm keeping my eyes on Twitter because, like imagine a Jason drop, a Friday the 13th drop. That would be so fun. I mean, like an announcement. All right. So that would be super fun. But, whatever, right? I don't know if they have that license for that. I know we have Chucky. So do we have like Freddy, and do we have like the rest of that 80s horror genre, Freddy Krueger and the rest of them? That would be cool. Ghostface maybe for the 90s, because he has a new movie coming, right? So Big A. Hey, Kobe, thank you again for my membership. Got me a drop head yesterday from it. Yeah, there you go. You got one there. That's awesome. That is perfect. That is perfect. Kobe, MC, when one of one drop head auction with Hawaiian trip utility. Oh, that would be amazing. Hinanu, Hinanu, you and Delilah are living aloha. Are you guys over in Hawaii there? We'll have to host a, well, you guys are getting together doing your vids too. You guys got to have like a Hawaiian meetup. I want to see you guys on the beach. You know, I did my Mexican live stream from the beach. I want to see one from Hinano's backyard with the palm trees. You know, it was actually quite funny because when I did the live stream, I was joking because Hinano dropped in there and Delilah dropped in there and stuff. And this is probably his backyard, right? So anyway, guys, check it out. It's been a hot minute, but we got Alex G in the chat showing up today in the, how you doing, Alex?
Oh, you know, just peachy.
Thanks for coming on the stream. This is great to see you, man. Happy New Year, by the way. Happy New Year.
Good to see you. Happy New Year. Thank you for having me, as always.
Yeah, you bet. I was gonna talk about Wire a bit today. I don't know a lot about it. I was just gonna like read an article or two, and I was gonna like, you know, just read about the company and stuff, and then just follow me, your guys' tweets and stuff. So, you know, if you want to, you don't have to obviously speak about any of that. I mean, it's Veve's business, but like internal business. No.
I mean, at the end of the day, look, it's you know, we're learning about all of this along with all of you, right? So
yeah,
woke up to news one morning that they were going out of business. So we, in order to just ensure that all of pending transactions and any further transaction went through without incident, we paused Cashout or payout, right?
Yeah.
And then learned yesterday via Twitter, not from them directly, or any of their support channels, that they have received funding and they were going to resume services. So the question is now, much like Mitch proposed on Twitter, I don't know if you saw his poll, do we just flip the switch and turn back on and stick with Wire, or are we over that? Are we over the you know, instability, the perceived instability of a company that has gone out of business, and do you trust them with your funds? Now, you know, as a company, they were fine. You know, they were great to work with. You know, obviously that's going to cause some level of doubt in anybody when you go out of business suddenly, right? The only other thing I would say is that I think for me, what makes sense, and I think, you know, there's discussion internally as we continue to vet other partners, is, you know, do we flip the switch as an interim solution and continue to vet new partners that may be a better solution for long-term health of the payout mechanism, which, you know, I think, in my opinion, I think that's the way to go. I just don't know how easy that is from a product standpoint. I would imagine, you know, each solution, or whatever which way we go, presents its own set of challenges. But I think, you know, we have to weigh, you know, sentiment against, you know, level of effort versus, you know, safety of the funds ultimately, right? And which is paramount, should be paramount. So we're continuing to vet solutions. You know, there's no timetable on that yet, but I think we'll figure out, like, from them, once they bring everything back online, namely support and an actual line of communication, if we feel comfortable with flipping that switch back on and as an interim solution. But for now, you know, we are continuing to look elsewhere.
Yeah, no, I like the sound of that. That's good. Are there a lot of different companies that provide that service though, Alex? Because it's an area of the, you know, Web3 that I don't know a lot about. So are there good options? I mean, there must be, right?
Yeah, there's other options. I think, you know, generally what we are looking at, obviously, is somebody that's going to, what narrows down the field is the amount of functionality that we require, right? So do they have the ability to do, you know, any kind of, you know, normal transactions, you know, gem to fiat, crypto pay in, eventually crypto pay out once we get that sorted from an AML standpoint. Do they offer a breadth of cryptocurrencies to pay in with? And then just general stability, which we did vet properly with Wire. It's just one of those things, like they lost funding. There's a few different solutions. And we're continuing to have those discussions. I'm not in those discussions because I'm not on the product side, obviously. But I talk to Mitch frequently internally just to kind of get a temperature check of where we're at.
And he posted a poll on Twitter that people can go
I don't know if you want to bring it up just to kind of
I can definitely bring that up. Let me just go to Twitter right now. So that's cool. It's just on your Veve's feed, or is it on Mitch?
On his personal Twitter.
Oh, okay. Let me just
he's
look
just he's just trying to get a temperature check from the community on whether or not people want to continue to mess with Wire or just wait until we get a new solution altogether.
So I
don't know if you follow him.
I
think it's M1TCH, I think is the way he spells it.
M1TTH. TCH, sorry.
Yeah, like Mitch.
I probably do. I think there he is. Is that him there? That's him.
No,
that's not him. That's not him. No, I
think
follow him
it's
somewhere.
Mitch _M maybe. I don't know offhand. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's the Twitter right here. Well, guys, you can find it, right? But Twitter doesn't always bring it up for me, even if I'm searching. When I search for you guys, by the way, I don't get Veve right away, and I tag you guys all the time.
Sorry, no, it's not a 1. It's an ML. It looks like MLTCH _M.
Here we go.
Yeah, right there. It's down further down the list. You have right, the Mitch Mack.
Right here. There, okay, good. No, I can follow him now. Great. Okay, there we go. So here it is right here. After what happened, what's the general opinion on Wire? Safety continue to find alternative. 17,000 views, 1,200 votes. Let's go. I'm going to say, and I'll give you my vote right here, Alex. Find alternative, and I think 78% is leaning that. So I think the community, there's 12.
Obviously, there's a very small subset of the overall community that's looking at this poll or even voting on this poll. But if that's any indication, like if we're going to find an alternative, it's going to take just a little longer to get payout back, right?
Yeah.
So I think people just need to be aware that it's not a matter of like, or do we go here and then we flip a switch? There's obviously going to need to be some integration and testing with any new partner, which is the unfortunate thing about what happened in the first place. Because we were cruising, we had payout ready to go, we had crypto pay in and beta, and things happen apparently. So.
Well, do you know? I mean, what happened with them? Like, do you know?
Apparently they lost funding from one partner and we're going to go out of business, and they announced that they were going out of business, and I guess somebody swooped in and with a late round of funding, and
it's not Veve, because people are like, oh, did Veve sweep in?
No.
It's not you, Alex. You didn't just buck up.
Oh yeah.
Like, hey guys.
Yeah, I sold all of David Hughes collectibles that he's holding in my garage.
That would cover it. That would cover it. Okay, well that's good. So we'll just stay tuned, and then of course just keep on following. That's what I was going to do today. I was going to check out a couple things. There's a little article over here on Kitco that I was going to read. I'll read it obviously after. But just unknown funder to lift withdrawal limit and stay in business and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, like in this, okay. When you guys, find these companies that you work with, obviously you totally vet them and work with them and talk to them and speak to them, but you never know, I guess, what's going to happen. Right. And, in this early stage. So, I mean, have you anticipated this kind of thing coming from maybe others, people that provide services for you guys? Or are you constantly looking at like the third-party companies you have, or does something like this make you go back and maybe look at some of those other people who are not doing this service but other services?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean? That's the role of Dan, Mitch, and Legal Dave. Vetting these on a very thorough basis. It's not like we're waiting. We don't know what to do. We're really waiting on the results of this poll. We're just kind of taking a temperature check again.
Just seeing how people feel about it, right? Yeah.
So, Yeah, it's called due diligence, right? You got to make sure that whatever decision we make is going to work out for not just a short or midterm solution. It needs to be something that we can feel confident passing on to our users, right? Because at the end of the day, we're talking about money here. We're not talking about the transfer of a collectible, which is also very important. But we're talking about fiat or crypto or whatever the case is. So all that stuff has to be super vetted.
Yeah, big time for sure. And you need one to handle, because somebody asked, Living Aloha asked a good question about fiat, one for crypto. There's ones that handle like all of it, of course, right? You're just looking for one company, I bet.
Not
Or
necessarily.
maybe not.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I mean, I think
Yeah.
I asked that same question. To be fair, I said, why can't we have you choose the provider that's best for you? For instance, if I go to OpenSea or MetaMask for instance, and I'm trying to buy some ETH or something, I know that with that option, I don't use that method, but there are options to use several different providers based on your region and fee structure that you're comfortable with, etc. So that might be an option. I don't know, ultimately what the what goes into that decision making.
Yeah, for sure. 100%. Well, that's good. Okay. Well, we'll just wait for more info from you guys. And I actually think it's really good. I was going to say, that I think it's fine personally for me, patience, I don't actually, you've seen the Veve market going up a bit too, I'm sure, right? I've heard people talk about it. To me, the non-cash out option at the moment isn't the number one factor for that. Cause across the board, it seems like crypto's kind of doing well and other projects are like kind of going up.
Yeah.
And so I would assume that, there is obviously some of it to do with people not cashing out, but I mean, it's kind of a funny question to ask. I don't know if you could even answer it really, but do a lot of people cash out on Veve?
Yeah.
Like
we process,
especially after
thousands.
the 500 limit. Like, do you?
Yeah. There's daily, a significant amount of payout transactions per day per week. So it was very unfortunate that that what happened with Wire happens, because obviously that's a lot of people now frustrated, and it obviously doesn't reflect well on us. On after how long it took to get the payout up, now all of a sudden not to have it. Obviously people are going to pin that on us, which it is what it is. But yeah, it's frustrating for us as a company that's working hard towards really kind of closing the loop and on all of the functionality that we've been talking about for so long, and to really foster a healthy ecosystem. It's a bummer. It's a huge bummer,
Especially after you guys were working so hard to bring it.
mm-hmm.
And when the time that you launched it and brought it, was that like is that a planned time? Like, was Wire, like, were you waiting for something from Wire, or was that just you guys wanting to get everything all ready to go?
What do you mean?
From when the time that you made the payout option available back in, like, what was it, like August? Yeah. So, and then so was like, were you waiting for, I'm just trying to understand the process, because you guys were trying to put it in place for a while. Was Wire, were you waiting for them to have their stuff set up, or the partnership to connect with that? Because I'm trying to look at timeframes now for if you get a new.
Are you talking about how long it took us to
like when you
in the first place?
Yeah, just generally, I know you guys were working on other stuff. So when you first made the agreement with Wire, for example, you don't have to get into the exact dates, but and then it took a while to get the payout unlocked, and then it opened it up, and it was the 1,000 gem barrier. So if say you have to go with a new provider, do you think it's like and don't you don't have to say like exact dates, but is it going to be months, you think? Or
let's just backtrack a little bit. I think
I may not be asking the right question. Yeah.
If you recall, when we first were talking about when we were very close to payout and then it got delayed, like early last year.
Okay.
We had originally had a different partner, and I think if you recall from some of the Medium articles, there was a company reference called Blue Snap, right? And in the process of the beta testing, that closed beta that we were using, a few select, like 20 to 15, we were kind of scaling it out, more and more users to test the different sizes of transactions. We realized that they weren't going to be able to meet our needs from
Sure.
from, from a volume standpoint. So
Yeah.
that's why we moved to wire, and
Yeah.
that's why it took a little extra longer. But in that process of moving to wire, we kind of took the time to kind of manage the integration, or the API as such, that we would be more easily able to move providers again if need be. And that's where we're at now. So we're vetting those partners, and so that we should be able to more easily integrate. But I think the question is really at this point is whether or not we just turn wire back on in the interim while we continue to vet
Sure.
other providers.
Need to allow people to have at least have the option for a bit. Yeah. Yeah. Well, let us know. We'll wait. Obviously, that's why, you're so I appreciate you came on. This is great. A little just gives people some info. Saved me from fumbling around on that article and guessing and stuff. I really appreciate that. You're probably super busy, but
Yeah, I got to get back here a little bit. I know I just saw I was in a space right before this, and apparently I missed a good joke from you. They told me you dropped the mic on him.
Yeah, so this guy is, I'll tell you the joke, Alex, because this guy, gets his driver's license, and his buddy and him go for a cruise, and he's driving super fast, and he goes straight through a red light, and his friend in the passenger seat's like, "What are you doing? It's a red light." And he's like, "Oh, don't worry. My brother drives just like this, his older brother." And so he's like, "Oh God." Right. So they're driving through town again, and they come to another intersection. It's another red light, and he just drives right through it again. And he's like, "Dude, this is crazy. It's a red light." He's like, "Don't worry. I told you my older brother drives just like this." And so then they come up a little bit later to another intersection, and it's a green light this time for them. And he slams on the brakes and stops. And his buddy looks over and he says, "Dude, what are you doing?" He's like, "My brother's out there driving." Come on, Alex. Come on.
I mean,
you asked for it, and I did not drop the mic.
And
the mic
thank you.
Yeah, well, I give that to you. You can take it to parties, take it to.
Oh yeah, hey, I'm gonna go out tonight.
Yeah,
Cancel Don't AMA.
Use it in your Don't AMA tonight. So you got the Don't AMA. Bring it out. Crack, break the ice, get everyone comfortable. No, you got that going on tonight, right?
I do. Yeah, Tony Githiomi is the guest. And
Nice.
It should be a lot of fun. He's representing Philly tonight. So yeah, it should be a good one. Should be fun.
I love it. And then there's a space before that where
where
they're going to be doing some karaoke stuff with O'Malley, I think, and a couple others. And so look for that, guys. I can't be there. I can't bring my great voice. And if you go back, I actually did do an Elvis impersonation, which I'll do another time. I've won 2 competitions, Alex. For Elvis.
Sweet.
I have. So I know you're looking for
Elvis impersonation.
Yeah, I've won 2. I won one in Mexico in my youth, where they gave us a couple extra nights at the hotel that we didn't cash in because our flight. And then one I won even before that, and they didn't even know it wasn't me singing. They thought it was Elvis singing. I'm not kidding. So
move over, Austin Butler.
Yeah, exactly right.
Sweet, man. All right. Yeah, I got to jump. I got to get into another meeting, but hopefully that answered your question. At least it's not really an answer, but it's at least a little more clarity.
No, it gives a lot of clarity. I think that's really great. And yeah, I mean, I appreciate you coming on. We'll just follow obviously Veve on Twitter and just wait for updates. And in the meantime, I'll just keep stacking up AF-15s.
Oh, you still doing AF-15?
Yeah, I got 25 now.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I think I have one. I think I have one or two.
Well, you're not allowed to stack, you said.
I'm not allowed to stack. Yeah. I mean, stack, I mean, I guess I can have like 4 or 5, but like stacking to me means like 20 or more.
Yeah.
But
is there anything coming up that you want to, because people, every time you come on here, Alex, they go,
"Oh, they think I'm going to break news."
Yeah.
Nothing that I can share at this time.
Everyone's like, "What's the move? What's coming?"
We got, I mean, 2 comics next week that are pretty good, and then
Cool.
we'll have we got a Disney.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, looking good. Yeah,
Good
there's some
stuff
good
coming
stuff
up.
coming up.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's good. That'll whet our appetite a bit. That's good. You don't have to drop bombs every time, everybody. It makes those announcements on whoever you go on, whoever's channel you go on, it makes them even special.
We do got some we got some good stuff coming up in the coming months, though. Obviously, waiting on Lambo.
Yes.
Finally, I know everybody's waiting on Lambo. It's just a
See my,
matter of
see my Lambo?
oh, very cool, nice.
Look at that. I got that right there, ready to go, folks. Look at that right there. Just like the one you drove. And oh, by the way, I want to congratulate you before you go on RoboCop, because
Oh,
that one's killer. That is
yeah, that one looks
killer.
really good. I have not picked one up yet, and I noticed it went it's a little more in the market like today than it was 2 days ago. So I may have to bite the bullet. I do like it though; it's really good. We do have another, and I think I saw your video on 80s stuff.
Yeah, right.
We're trying to, obviously having a fair amount of balance, but I will say that there is another, we'll say 80s action collectible soon-ish.
Let's go. I love it. That's,
I mean, I do too. We're a similar age, so
yeah.
If we were all 80s all the time, and that's probably not the audience, I think is a majority of the folks here in the app. But I love it. I'm an old guy.
This must be hard for you. I mean, everything.
Yeah. It's also, I mean, what sucks about it for me is, I don't, not that it sucks, but like, I can't really plan or make moves around, because I'm all fiat and I can't stack. I don't really have a lot of liquid, and I can't move things around and sell things early in this market to like even make up what I would need to buy secret rares or anything. So like, if I don't get a secret rare on a drop, it's just I don't get it. Right.
You're just kind of done. Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's maybe 2 secret rares I've ever like saved up for and bought, and that was FF number 5 and Ultimate Fallout 4. Those are the 2 secret rares that I saved
and
up
that,
for.
That Ultimate Fallout 4 you didn't buy so long ago.
Yeah, not too long ago. Yeah, that's right.
I remember you saying that.
It was like I think I picked it up for like 900 maybe.
Oh,
which is not bad. Yeah. So that was solid. Anything else that I have secret rare, I've like landed on a drop, which is maybe like 2 to 3 pieces. Like I think I got the Thor collectible on drop, which was cool. Yeah.
I actually got that secret rare as well, Alex.
Oh, you did? Oh, nice.
That's the only.
Did you sell it?
Not until maybe a month or so later. I think I held them because that was the first secret rare collectible I've ever got, and I still hadn't got a comic. But then I got one in the fall, so I'm good. But yeah, like I what's coming. But at the same time, that's why you can't stack up 150,000 things, and then it's
exactly why I can't stack
questions. Yeah,
otherwise it gets shady.
But the RoboCop, just before you go, the RoboCop is so beautiful. So, I mean, I was really impressed with that whole thing, how it looks and how gore. And I think that just goes to show, I mean, even though RoboCop isn't as famous as like, say, Darth Vader or something, it just goes to show like that number, that price, that collectible. And if you have something else coming, I'm only going to start speculating. I could start saying things and see what your eyebrows do, but I don't want to get you.
Yeah, you probably won't guess it, to be honest with you, but I'm excited for it. Back to RoboCop, though, I know. I mean, I'm immediately, as soon as I saw that we were getting it, I asked David if we were going to get Ed 209, because that's you got to have that too. But I don't know if that's even a possibility. I would imagine it'd be like even easier to get a license on, because but who knows?
Yeah, you got to have Ed 209 in there for sure. We'll get them, right? Airdrop to every RoboCop original minter.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Not,
I'm just kidding. Okay. Alex did not say that. Alex did not say that. That was me. Never mind.
Did you I gotta get on another meeting, but appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for having me, and I'll talk to you soon.
All right, Alex, we'll be listening to you tonight in your Don't AMA.
All right, perfect. See ya.
Thanks. We'll see you later. Oh, there's Alex coming in there, giving us some good information. So that's really good. So you can always go back and watch it. What he was saying about Wire and stuff and what they're doing. So yeah, it makes perfect sense. Check it out. Mitch right here. So I just followed him on Twitter. I didn't actually have his follow before, but there he is right there. After what's happened, what's the general opinion on Wire? So you can go and, contribute to that poll question right there, just to give them some feedback to see what you think. But I do like the option. So, just as a recap, I'll have to go back and watch exactly what Alex was saying too. But just as a recap, it looks like, they're going to, deciding between whether or not to turn it back, the cash out back on temporarily, if they're still looking for another company to go with, or if they're just going to go straight with Wire or what. But it kind of sounds like they might be looking for another provider. So, just because, and obviously they're going to look at the poll question here just to get a general feel of what the community is thinking. But at the same time, I mean, they're going to make the decision, and I fully trust what they're doing. They're obviously checking things out, which is what you got to do. I mean, like, as soon as cash out comes, we've had it for a bunch of months, and then they drop the price down, which is even better. And then Alex is saying, people are cashing out. Like, they have a decent amount of people cash out every day, and get some gems out and have some fun and make some money that way. So they obviously want to turn it back as soon as possible. I mean, obviously, right? It just, of course. So we'll just have to wait and see how long it's going to take, though. But that was great. Thanks, Alex, for popping in here. And then there's a couple other things we got. It sounds like we got a couple comics next week and another Disney drop coming up, which is really cool. So who knows what that's going to be. And then when I talked about RoboCop and just, told Alex how awesome that was, there was a hint of some other 80s character that's coming to maybe one day. We don't know when, but something also cool. So it's exciting. There's always stuff coming on right here. Veve Del, maybe the Terminator. That would be an easy guess. He said we might not be able to guess it, so it might not be Terminator, but Arcade says Rambo. There we go. Rocky, Airwolf, 80s Kid Rock. There we go. Alien from Arcade right there. Predator would be nice, of course. Lambo, we know we're getting eventually. Hulk, you never know. Family Ties, little Michael J. Fox, Family Ties. That would be funny. Yeah, Predator would be amazing. So who knows? I mean, Predator with the camo going invisible like Miles Morales. Let's go. That would be, I saw that movie, Predator. Okay, I saw it in the theater. My friend and I, we went to the theater, and it was $2. We went to this theater in Vancouver called the Hollywood Theater. And so, you could watch two movies there because they had back-to-back movies at night. And you had to pay for both. But usually we'd watch the first movie and then we just stay in the theater. And, they wouldn't kick us out because we were kids. But I got to see Predator front row. Like we sat in the front row, to watch that movie when it came out. And we just watched them with the minigun, like tearing down the jungle, if you remember that. And the whole thing was just amazing. So that would be super cool if that came. Thanos's glove. That might be kind of cool too, right here. A-Team van. I thought the A-Team van or Starsky. Yeah, A-Team. I don't know about the Starsky and Hutch car. That could be cool too. But the A-Team van is something I always think that might come, because that to me is the next. You got Magnum PI's car, or helicopter, in fact. You got the A-Team van. You got the General Lee, but I don't know if we get that because of the Confederate flag and that whole political stuff like that. But you do get the A-Team van. So that could be really cool too, right? So it was said to be ready November. Let go. What's ready November? I'm not sure what you mean by that. He-Man right there. Here we go. Alex, been watching your vids. Bob Sales, he wants your stuff. Buck Rogers is in the 70s thing, but that would be really cool. I underestimated RoboCop a little bit. I said that it would be over retail, and I said it would sell out, and it has, and it's sitting at like 80 or so. So I think I think I pretty much called that one. I think I called it bang on, which, doesn't happen all the time, but it's so beautiful, right? Yeah, Masters of the Universe. We need Wolverine. That would be cool. Alien, Predator, Wolverine, Blade. Let's get them all in here. Blade's a 90s thing. Well, at least from Wesley Snipes' Blade, so that would be cool. What's up with that Battlestar airdrop? Didn't get a chance to ask that for sure. And Ham and Yeti, do gifted members get a drop in as well? Yes, you do. So I did see while we were doing this that I think we hit 50 likes. And so the Biggest Bros membership gifts got activated. So if you got one of those memberships, DM me on Instagram or Twitter and you will get your drop head NFT, and we'll get you into the rewards. And we do have the rewards right now, which is the Veve gems, which we're going to do today. So I was going to give a giveaway of a couple of spots in those Veve gem rewards, and I'll explain it in a second in case you just got here. And so if you did get that gifted membership, just DM me and I'll get you that. It's going to have to be after the stream because the master list is now locked for this one. But I will give 2 spots away today to people in the chat. So that's good. And I'm going to give a comic book away today as well in the chat shortly as well, just before Alex popped on, right? So that was pretty cool. So let's just look over here. Just because we were doing the, hold on a second, just because we were doing the Wire talk, Wire taps unknown founder to lift withdrawal limit and stay in business. So this is the article. I was going to check it out. Okay, so in a positive sign at the worst of the crypto winter, maybe in the past, crypto payment provider Wire has removed a recently imposed withdrawal limit and announced that it will be continuing its normal operations for the foreseeable future. So they got some sort of like funding from some unknown funder. And so Veve, like I said, to recap, is reviewing whether or not they want to stay with them or maybe turn the switch back on in the meantime if they're going to be looking for another provider. So you saw Alex say that right here, that they're just reviewing, obviously, which is the great thing to do. And he said due diligence, which I love that word for sure, because that's what you got to do, right? So last week, Kitco Crypto covered all the struggles at Wire. So that's cool. So if you want to watch Kitco Crypto and get more deeper into this, that would be cool. Which was reportedly preparing to wind down its services by the end of January after CEO Loannis Giannaro sent an email to all employees informing them that he planned to liquidate the company and would terminate services by the end of the month. So they were going down, so that wasn't good. So that's what happened. I don't know why it happened, but that's what happened because apparently they lost funding from one company, it sounded like. And if you're that unstable, I don't know. I mean, no shade to Wire. I don't know. They look, they seem like a really cool company. And when Veve picked them, obviously they had some really good stuff going. But that all changed over the past week, according to an update posted by Wire, which indicated that the firm had received funding from an unnamed partner. And it's not Veve, okay? So in case people thought that the unnamed partner was Veve, they're not contributing. They did not bail out Wire, okay? Which you heard it right here from Alex, which would allow it to continue delivering services without interrupting withdrawals. So we received financing from a strategic partner that allows us to continue our normal course of operations. So they're able to continue. So we could read a little bit more about it, but it doesn't really matter. That's kind of the gist of it. I mean, this is the company right here, right? They have a very nice website. I was scrolling through tools. Look at this nice website. Looks really good. Look at this. Look at this global fiat on-off ramp rails, blockchain connectivity, seamless crypto swaps, full KYC user onboarding. So they got all the features that you'd want, and then these are some of the stuff right here. And it's crypto-powered payments. I mean, look at this. Fully animated, beautiful. They put a lot of money into their site. I mean, look at this. There we go. All sorts of cool stuff, unlocking a better future, you can check. So anyway, it's whatever, right? It is what it is, but there's Mitch right there. And so Mitch and then legal Dave and then, and Dan, I think of the 3, right, that are like working on this behind the scenes. And Alex gave us some info about that. So there you go, everybody. There's your update. Let's see what happens in a little while. What is you don't have those social media to DM you? What if you don't have the social media to DM you? I don't know what you mean by crispy night. What do you mean by that, right? So yeah, the generally maybe as much as I grew up loving it just because I loved the show, without not knowing anything about the Confederate flag. I'm in Canada, so I didn't even know that then, but the car was so cool and they used to do all those jumps and we love it. So I would love to see it, right? So Evil Dead, maybe Army of Darkness. Hey, did you guys know, hey Nano, that if you watched the Wednesday Addams show, Thing the hand, right? There's a fun speculation going on that could be Ash's hand, right? From the Evil Dead. His hand, he cut it off. And I know it's not because obviously the show came way before that. But what if that was Ash's hand from Evil Dead, right? People thought that. It's kind of a funny thing, right? It'd kind of be a cool little crossover if they somehow link that up. Transformers. Now, there we go, Corey. Now we're talking Optimus Prime. you know, Megatron, Starscream, Bumblebee. Maybe not. I like Bumblebee, but maybe, but it have to be the originals for me. Don't give me that new movie stuff where they're all spiky. I mean, those were okay, but don't give me the originals. Gremlins. Oh, nice one. You're throwing out some good stuff right there. I appreciate that, right? An animated Transformer would be good. Spaceballs. Painful Monkey, if you ever want me to send you any gift reward again, don't ever mention Spaceballs. You know, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I don't like Star Wars, you know, parodies. Okay, I'm too much of a fan of Star Wars. I don't like those parodies. Well, I do like the Family Guy one. That was pretty cool. But Spaceballs, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. So Living Aloha, Bolt's 1.2 billion deal would have been the largest SPAC crypto deal. Bolt probably saw something they did not like, just like Binance did with FTX. Yeah, you never know. Like, who knows what's going on behind the scenes of this stuff, you know? And that's why I think it's great for Veve to take their time. I mean, they know what they're doing. I mean, like, they know way more than I do. I mean, quite smart for sure, right? So, Kobe, I think we get Cashout back in 2 months with the new provider. Yeah, that could be a good bet for sure, because I asked the question. So when they first, like, we went back in time a little bit, and my question wasn't asked quite correctly, but what I was getting at, and Alex answered it really well, was once they secured Wire, how long did it take for them to get the cash out unlocked for us in August? So then he explained how they were using that other company first, that blue company, and then they went to Wire. And then there was a few months in there while they were working on stuff. So if we get a new provider, like say, you know, in a week from now or something, say they go, okay, we're going to go with this company. How long from that moment to when we actually get cash out renewed? Or maybe it looks a little bit different, you know, maybe it's better, right? Maybe we come out on the other side with more options or more, you know, like, who knows, right? So I mean, obviously Alex couldn't answer that question right now, but that's sort of the idea. So like with the 2 months with the new provider, that could be, Kobe, that sounds maybe a little bit right. So Crispy Knight, do I need Twitter to get a drop? I don't have any social media to DM me. Oh, okay. So, you don't need Twitter to get a drop head. I'm on Instagram as well. So if you're not there, you can email me. If you go to my page, you know, my YouTube page, or actually just go to, you see, you're not on Twitter. So you can go to, you can go to my website. Okay. So it's mycollectables.net. That's one way to do it. www.mycollectables.net. Let me just double check to make sure that. Let me just see here. Okay. So we got Mycollectables. This is another way to get a hold of me. Okay, mycollectables.net. Oh, hold on a second. There we are. This is me right here. Okay, so this is my website, Crispy Knight. So if you go to about, okay, there I am. Look at me. There's Grogu. There's Grogu behind me. He made it on my site. So you can email me. See right here, mycollectables@ymail.com. Email me there. Post your wallet address and of course your YouTube name. I need to know who you are on YouTube. Like, you know, obviously Crispy Knight, and then and I'll verify it's you, and then I'll get you the drop head right there. So there's Grogu right there. Look at him. He's on my site. And you can check out my drop head stuff there as well, and the roadmap, and, you know, some merch that we got. We got the t-shirt and things I sell outside of Veve, right? And like, this is some of my toy sale stuff. You can't buy anything here, but there's a link to my eBay shop and other stuff. So, you know, so that's my website. So you can go there for sure, right? So hopefully that'll be good enough for you right there. Let's go to the market there and check that out. Okay, good. Okay, we got that. Now let's do the giveaway right here, guys. This is what I was going to do before Alex came and came onto the stream right here. Let's do the giveaway. So we got the Pending Gems Club right here. We'll talk more about stuff in just a sec. 3 winners today. Okay, for Veve Gems. They're going to post this comic book for 13, and I'm going to buy it. Okay, that's how it works. You need a drop head to enter. I have the master list. You need one of these reserving order ones or one of these pending delivery ones. This is the logo on their shirt. So let's give one of these away today and a spot. Okay, so just type in the chat Veve Gems, and I will choose a winner here randomly by, you know, so just type in the chat one entry, Veve Gems, and someone will get a spot to win the Veve Gems today. So you can start typing that, Veve Gems. If you want to get into this this reward today, Okay, I'm giving 2 spots away, and you'll get it. You'll get the NFT. You'll get the a random drop head with that logo, which will get you into all the Veve Gem rewards from now until the program ends, which we don't have an end date. We're going all the way. We've already given over almost 500 gems away. So, we're just going to keep it going every week or every 2 weeks. We do this program a little bit less frequent than the other programs, but type it in the chat, Veve Gems, and I'll give you 2 spots, and then we'll do the Veve Gems. Then we can get back to chit-chatting. New plan. Did you just say it costs $2 Canadian to watch Predator? It would cost like 30 now. Yeah, that was a great theater. Like, I'm not that old, but that theater showed the movies, the Hollywood Theater in Vancouver. It is one of the older theaters. It showed them, like, it had a balcony, it had like one of those older ones. And it would show movies a few months after they came out. So, it was a more of a discount theater. But I watched Predator there, $2, and it would be $2 a movie. But I got to sit there and just watch. It's kind of like if you watched, keep typing, everybody. I'll do this giveaway in just a sec. It's like if you watched, the Schwarzenegger movie, Last Action Hero. It was like a theater like that. If you guys remember that movie theater, the old one, it was like that kind of theater. I mean, it was cleaner than that one. That one was a dump. At least the Hollywood Theater was quite good. Okay, here we go. I'm going to scroll the chat so you get a spot in this Veve Gems. You might win some Veve Gems today. I'm going to scroll up. I'm scrolling down, doing this with my eyes closed, and then whoever I land on is going to win this drop head. Up, down, up, down. I'm stopping right there. Who do we got? It's Corey Hooper. Corey Hooper wins the spot right here. This is great. Okay, so Corey. Okay, let me just write this in here. Corey Hooper, you win the live stream drop head. So what you got to do after, you don't have to do it right now, but you got to DM me on Instagram or Twitter or use my email and send me your wallet address. I'll get you the drop head, and then you'll be entered into the program. So let me just enter you up here, Corey, into today's draw right here. Okay, so I'm just going to enter you. So you can see right here, Corey gets another spot. We have a live stream chat spot just for anyone, even if you don't own a drop head. So 1028, that's how many we got. And this is Corey. Corey Hooper gets a spot. Okay, and I got to send you that NFT. So let me just keep that. I'll just keep that highlighted right there. So there's one spot for you, Corey. So congrats on that. Hopefully you win, so you'll win the prize today. That would be fun. Okay, so now the next one we'll do is I'm going to give a drop head series 2 away. Now this one's a bit different. So this one actually this one will actually get you a spot in all of my rewards, the drop heads too. They're a little bit more powerful because there's way less of them. And it's my second collection I launched. I believe it was in October we launched these. And yeah, so they're super fun. So somebody in the chat's going to win one of these today. New plan. Wire did a lot of money into their sites, probably why they ran out of funding. Their site is beautiful. I'll give you that for sure. It looks gorgeous. I mean, I don't know the company. I'm sure that they're doing their best over there, and I wish them the best for sure, right? Chris, gotta run. Have a great weekend. Yeah, Chris, you have a great weekend too, for sure. Okay, so anyway, let's go for drop heads too. Let's go more. Let's go more Veve Gems. Type that in, and you can win a drop head too. And this will get you into the comic books too. And then, like I said, I'm going to show you the comics I picked up at the comic shop and what's coming up for some of our comic drops here on the channel. And I'm going to give you a comic today. And then we'll go into the Veve market. I want to look at some of the collectibles. I want to look at Miles Morales. I want to check out what's going on. I haven't gone through and looked at everything yet. So type in more Veve Gems for this particular one right here, and we'll see where we get you. We'll see who wins this drop head too. You'll get a random one, okay, after the stream, but I'll get you in the spot right now. On the thing right here, on the entry list. And once you're on that list in that spot, you're there forever. So you don't have to enter again. It's just one-time entry. As long as you own the drop head and you're holding it, you stay on the list. Here we go. More Veve Gems. Just another minute, another 10 seconds or so. Okay, everybody. Then we'll just give this away. I'll scroll the chat. It's so cool to talk to Alex again. I love seeing him come on. I wish he had more time. We could get into all sorts of fun stuff, talk about collectibles and comics and what he's looking at, talk about other platforms, music. So, tonight's Don't AMA is going to be fun. I'll be listening to that, especially with the Veve Bros in there. I believe that's who the guest is. I'll have to check his tweet that he always sends out, because that's going to be fun too to listen to that for sure, right? I believe that's who he's got, but we'll double check just to make sure. Okay, we're ready for this second giveaway here. Let me just scroll up. I'm going up. Going down. I'm just scrolling. Whoever I land on is going to get this drop head 2, up, down, up, down. I'm going to stop right there. And who do we got? We got Veve Dell right here. So Veve Dell, you win this extra spot right here. There we go. Nicely done, Veve Dell. And I'll give you the underscores too, because it's in your name. I got to get you the prop. There's the underscores for you. Okay, Veve Dell, you win the drop head 2. So Veve Dell, that'll get you on the master list of all 3 of my programs right now, okay? So that's really good. So here we go, 1029. Okay, and this is Veve Dell. There we go. There you go, right there. Okay, cool. So Veve Dell, you got that spot. Now, if you look right here, everybody, live stream chat. So if you're in the chat, this is the number you want, 1027. That's the live stream. So if I do the random generator, this number comes up. Someone in the chat's going to win the Veve gems. And we're going to do this every time. That's a permanent number now. So Veve Dell, make sure you DM me, okay? So then I can get you that this particular new random drop head 2. It's randomized, and I'll send it over to you after the stream today, but you got your spot, okay? So for sure. And if you don't claim it, then you're going to get removed. You have to own, remember? So I'm glad you won. So there's that. We got 1,129 entries. So let's do this right now, everybody. Let's do these. This is going to go really fast. And then I'm going to give you guys a comic book right after this, because I want to do that for sure, right? Okay, so let's do this first. We got 3 winners. We're just going to pick 3 on the random generator here. Let's go to, got the Veve market up right here. Let's go random. So random generator. I just like to use the Google random generator. No, not that one. No. Okay, let's go homepage here. Let's go. Random number generator. That's the one we want. Okay, let's reset right here. Let's see who wins these gems. And then really quickly, let's just close that right there. Okay, we got 3 winners. How many entries again? 1,029 entries. Okay, so that's good. And remember, the number you want, if you're in the chat, is 1,027. Okay, that's the number you want. So let's do this right here. You guys ready? Let's go. Generate. 21. Okay, that's really early. That's an early adopter. 21. Ghost 888 wins the first Veve gems. Okay, so there we go. We got Ghost 888. I'll show you the winners in just a second. So Ghost 888 from Alberta. Okay, let's do the next one. Let me reset this. So it's 1029. Let's reset. Okay, 1029. Let's hit the generator. 374. Let's see who wins this one right here. Could be you in the chat right here. 374. Let's see. Oh, and that's Poppy. Poppy hadn't won in a while. Now he's a bit of a whale in here, a Kraken. So he wins the second one. Now we got the third one. Let's reset one more time. 1029. Let's hit this up. 301. Okay, we got 301. Let's see who wins this one. Hold on one second. 301. Okay. Kryptoni. Kryptoni is the winner of this one right here. Kryptoni. There you go. I think that might be your first win, Kryptoni. Of course, you know Kryptoni. So Kryptoni, you win. So there we go. Let me just close the generator right there. Remove that. I'll present it right here. Hold on a second. There we go. Okay, here's our 3 winners of the Veve gems. So what they got to do is they got to post that comic book, okay, on Veve, and I will buy it from them. Simple. Post this comic book, you guys. I'll post this up in my Discord as well and notify the winners. Post this one for 13. I'll buy it from you. Simple as that. This is how the program works. It's very simple, and we've done bigger ones as well. You know, we can't go too high because we don't want to get banned or anything like that. You know, post a $2 item for 200 gems, you know, we'll probably get flagged or something. So we don't want to do that. So that's going to go live right there for sure. And then of course we got these logos that are these are sent out to those winners. So you guys now have a permanent spot, which is good. Now let's get on. Let me just show Let me just show the comic books right here. Okay. So I want to give a comic book away to you guys right now. So somebody in the chat's going to leave us something. I'm going to show you the comics that I picked up at my comic book shop. Okay, so this is one. Look, I grabbed I grabbed a nice X-Men 25. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. I want you guys to vote which comic book you want me to give away today, okay? And it's not going to be the graded one, because the graded one, yeah, I'm going to save that one for a bigger giveaway, okay? But you can go. So if you want the X-Men 25, there's X-Men 25. This is a Veve comic, right? This is the one where he rips Wolverine's adamantium out. So I picked one of these up. So that's up for grabs. Okay. And then we have a nice Spawn comic. Check this out. Image Comics Spawn 28 with that beautiful McFarlane cover. So you could have Spawn. Okay. That's one we'll do. Then we have this Silver Age Flash Gordon, 12-cent. Look at this. 12-cent cover. This could go out in the chat today if you guys want. So let me know if you want the Flash. Okay. And I'll just see how many entries we got. So this is a nice Silver Age by King Comics, by the way. So Flash Gordon number 9, that's beautiful. Then we got, there we go, Spider-Man 6, Civil War 2 with a nice Miles Morales. Okay, so we got the Civil War Spider-Man Miles Morales cover. That's pretty cool. Okay, then we got this Spider-Man right here. Now this is cool. Check it out. Amazing Spider-Man number 596. Check it out right there. Little Venom appearance right there, which is really cool. So this is from the Dark Reign story, which is a cool story. So let me know if you want the Spider-Man. Okay, so these are the options for you guys. This is the one. Let us know. Let me know in the chat which one you want to win in the giveaway right here. Okay, Spider-Man. Okay, Civil War 2. Flash Gordon Silver Age. Spawn. Or X-Men 25 from Veve. Let me know which one you guys want. I'll give you guys a minute. Let me know which one you want. Let's see. We got one for Flash, another for Flash, X-Men. Okay, Flash is winning it so far. Flash is winning it. Spider-Man, that's good. The Silver War, okay. Flash is winning them at this moment. Flash Gordon. Looks like Flash Gordon is winning it, you guys. Everyone wants Flash. Oh, we got a couple X-Men 25s. There we go. More Flash Gordons. Winner's choice. Yeah, that could be one way to do it. No, but then I'm gonna just put the yeah, no, we're just gonna do the Flash one if people keep voting him. But it's between Flash and X-Men 25 so far. X-Men 25, the Spider-Man, Spawn. There's one for Spawn. I thought we'd have more for Spawn right there. Oh, X-Men 25 is kind of picking it up. X-Men. It could be Flash. Oh, X-Men is kind of catching up a bit. No, I think Flash Gordon is kind of pulling away. X-Men, it's between those two. It's between these two right here, right? Okay, it's too close to call. Let's give them both away. Let's give them both away to you guys. Let's go. X-Men 25 and Flash. These will go out right now, okay? I'll mail them out mid next week once I do the regular comic book rewards. But these are going to go out right now, okay? So let's start off with X-Men 25. Okay, so type in the chat. Let's see. Type in the chat. Win X-Men 25. Okay, type that in and we'll see who wins this. Win X-Men 25. A nice Veve comic. Look at that. It's in good condition. Very, yeah, it's not a 9.8. Okay, it's got a bit of dings on it. I found it in the bin, so but I brought it to you. So win X-Men 25, and we'll see who wins this comic right here. And then we'll do the Flash Gordon, which is also pretty cool. This is it's the Veve comic, right? So you gotta love it. You gotta love having Veve comics. I'll tell you that right now. Win X-Men 25. And by the way, I did see your super chat earlier, Hinano. I saw your super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. You did it right before Alex came on. So Hinano, thank you so much for that super chat. That really helps. And that helps bring more giveaways to the channel, which is fantastic. So thank you so much for that. And also thanks Biggest Bro. So Biggest Bro donated membership. So if you haven't claimed one, and I'll get you your drop head NFT, okay? So there it is, X-Men 25. We'll do it in just a second. Looks like we have enough entries here. Now you have to give me your shipping address. So if you're not comfortable with that, don't enter. It's a physical comic. This is not a Veve comic, okay? You guys ready for this? Okay, I'm going to scroll the chat, and whoever I land on is going to win X-Men 25. There we go. You guys ready? Okay, here we go. I'm scrolling up. scrolling down, scrolling up, scrolling down, scrolling around and around. I'm going to stop right there. And who wins this one? There we go. It's Voodoo. Voodoo wins this comic. Congratulations, Voodoo. Let us know that you saw you won, okay, Voodoo? Let us know. Let us know, Voodoo, that you saw you won. Say awesome or boo or yay or blah or whatever you want to say. And then you got to give me your address, okay? And I'll send this out to you. So, Voodoo, let us know you won. Let us know you saw. Otherwise, I got to do a rebound. We always need confirmation. Voodoo got the voodoo. If it ain't raining. There we go. Yay. Thanks, man. Okay, cool. So this will be on its way to you. Just send me your address to ship it, okay? However you want to. Instagram, Twitter. I prefer Twitter. It's a little easier. Or if you're already on my Discord, you can do it there too. And for sure. So let's go on to the next one right here. We got Flash Gordon, number 9 from King Comics. This is a Silver Age. Okay, so Voodoo, you'll have your X-Men 25. Now, who wants to win this? Let's say win Flash Gordon. That's how you enter for this one. Win Flash Gordon. And you just type that in the chat, and we'll do exactly the same thing. There we go. In the meantime, while you guys are typing that in, just for a second, I'm going to open it up, take a quick look at them again. This is nice. This is in good shape, too. Look at this. Oh, look at this comic right here. Look at this. It's a beauty. Look at that. Beautiful cover right here. Let's check out the inside right here really quick. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, it's a good story. Look at this. Flash Gordon. Ooh, you got to love it. Look at this. Old school, you guys. Old school. Win Flash Gordon. Type that in. This is so old school. Look at this. Look at that. That is rad. Nice. Voltan, Flash, Dale, and Zarkov aboard the Royal Chariot depart for the Tournament of Death. Oh, yeah. Look at this guy. Who's this little dude? Ah! So keep typing in. Win Flash Gordon. Here we go. Oh, that's Devil Dummy. Okay, that's an additional story. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so good. We're almost ready, right? We're almost ready. How many entries we got? I think we're good to go now. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Who's ready? Who's ready to win Flash? Flash Gordon. Let's go. I'm scrolling up. I'm scrolling down, scrolling up, scrolling around, scrolling here, scrolling there, scrolling around. And I'm going to stop right there. And who wins this one? It's RC. RC wins Flash Gordon. Congrats, RC. There you go. Nice random winner right there. Okay, RC, you know what to do, right? You've won before, I believe. So send me your address. Oh, and Voodoo. So congrats, you guys. This is how it works on the channel, you guys. So RC, let me know that you saw that you won, okay? Otherwise, I do a rebound. Everybody likes the rebounds. I see you down there. Amazing. Okay, good. So just DM me. I'll get these out to you midweek. I'm going to wait till my other comic book rewards get sent out. It's usually going to be on either Tuesday or Wednesday of this upcoming week, okay? So these are cool right here. So these will go out to you guys. Both you guys, congrats. More winners. Well over a couple of hundred comics that we've actually given out. Okay, so that's pretty damn good. Okay, and we got Corey winning the drop head, and we got Veve Dell winning the other drop head. So you guys are all good to go. Nice. Okay. Now let me show you the other comics that are coming up. I'm gonna put these. I'll put these back here for you guys, safe and sound. There we go. Nicely done. So here's some other comics that are going to be going out. There you go, RC. Yeah, you bet. There we go, guys. Nicely done. Congrats to the winners. And thanks again, Hinanu and Biggest Bro. Okay, if you want, this is some of the comics for next week. I'll show you, and then we're going to start looking at some of the actual Veve stuff. But these are some comics that I'm giving away over the next coming weeks. Okay, we got this beautiful Daredevil cover. Look at that right there. Nice Daredevil right there. That's a beauty, number 502. Okay, and then for Valentine's Day, I'm going to save this one for February. Check it out. Little Valentine's Day. That'll be a February comic that we'll give out. a little bit later. Now check out this one, brand new day. This is, look at this mint number right here. Amazing Spider-Man 555 with Wolverine. Look at that. That's a nice one. So that'll go out later. And then check this out. We got Mysterio in the app. So I picked you guys up a beautiful, amazing Spider-Man with Mysterio cover. Look at that cover right there. Isn't that gorgeous? So that's very cool. So those are going to be going out. Okay. You guys saw the Spawn. So if you want to win a Spawn comic, you know, be in the drop heads. You got that. That's coming up. You guys saw the Civil War with Miles Morales. That's cool. You guys saw the Amazing Spider-Man with Venom. These are all comics that we'll give out. Of course, I got tons of other ones that aren't showing right here. Then we got a little old school Thor comic, Suddenly the Celestials. This comic will go out too over the next few weeks, 1979. That's pretty cool. I'm excited about these next few, okay? Look at this. We got Uncanny Avengers #1. Look at the Avengers #1 right there. Look who's on the Avengers team. The Scarlet Witch. Look at this. Sam Wilson right there. Check it out. We got the Vision right there. I think that's Quicksilver right there, I believe. And a few others. Okay, so that's a pretty cool. The Uncanny Avengers #1. Okay, and then this is a nice one. Okay, check it out right here. Peter Parker's Spider-Man. This is the Return of Venom. Look at that Venom one. That's a beautiful Venom cover. So that'll go out in a little while. That's a nice, fun one. Venom is back, so we love that cover. That's a cool cover. And then I like this one. This is kind of an interesting one too, as we like speculate on the upcoming MCU. You got Miles Morales right here and the all-new X-Men. Look at that cover right there. The all-new X-Men, okay? So this is pretty cool with Miles Morales. That's nice. Then we got a couple other nice ones. Check it out. This is all I picked up at the comic shop yesterday. This is what I do. I search for stuff for you guys. Then we got a classic Daredevil right there. And check it out. The Black Widow is back. And the reason I picked this particular one right here is because Scarlett Johansson is reported to come back in the Secret War Avenger movie as Black Widow. So the Black Widow is back. So you guys will get this Daredevil, and it's Daredevil. So we have the show coming. So it's all notable, everybody. Okay, and then I have a nice variant cover for you guys. Fantastic Four #1, the Ultimate Fantastic Four #1. So this is like another variation right here. Look at the cover there. So that's pretty cool, right? You know that one. And the last two right here that I picked up yesterday, these aren't all going out next week, okay? We're going to have a selection. And I'm going to throw in some older ones mixed in with all these. But this is over the next bunch of weeks. We got this beautiful, amazing Spider-Man right here. Check it out. Look at that cover right here. Very Batman-esque, right? Look at that. That's gorgeous. And then this is a nice one here. So let me show you something right here, everybody. Check this out. Let me show you something. Okay. Hold on one second. This ties in. Bear with me. Okay. Okay, if you can see this right here, check this out, okay? See this right here? See Wolverine and Spider-Man right there? Okay, this is from the MCU Direct on Twitter. Marvel's, get this, okay? Marvel's Midnight Suns was the 14th most downloaded PS5 game in December in the United States and Canada, following the game's launch in the same month. So this is a game, okay, that came out, okay, and this is a big game that's come out. It's picking up in popularity. Midnight Suns. So I picked you guys up a nice 9.2 Midnight Suns with the Ghost Rider. Look at that. Part 6 of 6, the final one. I picked this one up to give away to the drop head holders, a 9.2. And it's got Ghost Rider on there, the final Rise of the Midnight Sun series way back in the early 90s. So I wanted the Ghost Rider cover, and this is the final chapter of the story. So this one's going to go out to drop head holders too in a little while. So good fun, right? Good times, good fun. Okay, here we go. I hope you guys are having fun, as much fun as I'm having with these streams. Okay, I hope you guys are having a good time. There we go. Hold on one sec. Let me get back set up here. Woo! Yes, indeed. Delilah, nice comics. Yeah, they're fun, right? There's some good ones in there. And there's lots that you haven't seen that I'm just going to mix in. So we'll do that on either Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll give a few of them out. And like we always do every week, right? So there we go. Corey, do your comics come with the matching identical NFTs? No, they don't. No, these are just physical comics in the real world. One day, though, that X-Men 25, that's in the app. So we got that one. So no, yeah. You like the Avengers one? There we go. Some good ones. Yeah, there you go. Blinky blink. Tron Skywalker's in the house. How you doing? YoMC, what's going on, NFT homies? Well, we had a lot of stuff happen today. It's been an exciting stream, so it's been really fun. We had Alex come in. We were talking about Wire. Great info there. Got some, couple comics coming up this week in Veve and a Disney drop. I don't know what that's going to be, but some Disney drops coming up this week and another 80s character, because we were talking about RoboCop. Now, maybe not next week, but in the future, we'll have another prominent 80s character that we'll all have to guess about, right? So happy Friday the 13th. I know exactly, right? Exactly. Okay, let's get to this right here. I want to look around a little bit at what's going on in Veve. Okay, so like I said, my winners today, you're going to have to post this X-Men comic down here for me. I'll pick it up from you after the live stream today. Remember, post it for 13 and I buy it. And this is only the winners, not everybody. Okay. Just the winners today. And so I'll post that and, they'll post it at some point. So if you see those in there at 13 gems, you know who's buying. Now, RoboCop, I picked up RoboCop a day or so ago. Look, he's at 78 to 80. So there we go. He's doing really nicely. Let's go to my collection. I'll show you. I bought RoboCop a couple days ago. I never told anybody I bought it. I just bought him. And here he is right here. Here's my RoboCop. I picked up number 545, though. I paid 89 because I wanted that 3-digit for some reason. I'm not going like that. 545 isn't necessarily like a super special mint, but I wanted a 3-digit RoboCop because, I wanted to put him in my vault and keep him. And we'll see, I'm having fun with them. I put him in my vault. We had some fun. It was pretty cool, right? So that was my latest pickup right there. Okay, so I'm looking at him. I haven't picked up a lot of these characters here, but let's go into the collectibles right here. Let's check it out. Now, I love to bring up another app that's pretty fun that we can check out. Okay, so let me just actually stop this. Let's go over to the Vault Value app that I like to look at, and we can look at collectibles right here. My 25 Amazing Fantasies are doing well. They're up to over 7,000 gems in value for only 25 of those comics. So that's pretty sweet. So I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, let's check it out. So if you guys can see here, this is the top valued collectibles we have on Veve right now. And not comics, but collectibles. You can see, look at Miles Morales. Okay, so I'll double check this in Veve because sometimes the price on this is a little bit delayed on this Vault Value app, but I'm not connected to Vault Value in any way. Okay, I'm not sponsored or anything. I just like it. I just use it it's just easy to use for me. But anyway, Miles Morales animated 9,300 gems for the secret rare. Totally has surpassed Spider-Man right now, but Spider-Man's gone up again. He's at 7,400. Remember, he was at around 6,000. Both of them are sitting around 6,000. So you can see that they've climbed. The Veve logo is up at 3,400 right there. If you can see that, that's climbed. These Ghostbuster logos are insanely those are crazy. And there's Donnie right there at 62,000 in case anyone's interested. And of course the Aston Martin and the movie ticket are just like outlandish, right? Those are crazy, right? So anyway, we got the Ghostbusters logo, which is cool, but look at the partners. It's up over 3,000 again, 3,200. So it's kind of sitting there. We'll see what happens. There's the other Ghostbuster logo. The Rizzo is still sitting where Rizzo was, just over 2,000. You can see him right there. We'll double check in Veve just to make sure these prices are correct. The Italian Tyrannosaurus Rex poster, that little oddity of a poster, there's not really 1,590 of them. I think they're quite a bit less. That's sitting at 2,000. Harley Quinn is still sitting at 2,000. This is the Steve Pugh one. And this is an FE, of course. There's Bubbles. There's him. Him went up in value, by the way. No, there's the Aston Martin went up a little bit too. Remember, the Aston Martin secret rare was actually under 1,000 for a while. Ben Riley is now over 1,000. This guy was down to 800 or something like that. I think at the lowest point, you could actually, if you click on him, let me just click on him. You could actually look at the chart. Let's look. Come on, scroll. You look at the chart. See, he was down here. Look, if you see at the bottom here, let me turn off my banner right here so you guys can see. See, he was down to 830, and look at him in the last 2 weeks. It's gone up. Dingzo. right? Ben Riley right there. So you never know what's going to happen. Todd, now this is interesting. Todd is just still staying at 1,000, right? Let's just see where he's at. There we go. See him, but look at him. Steady climb on Todd over the last 2 weeks, okay? So this has just been slight steadiness. It's kind of interesting to see what Todd's doing. You know, I still own my Todd for sure. The ultra rare Spider-Man is there. Now, look at the Illazilla. I don't know if you guys noticed, but Illazilla is doing stuff off app. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's click on that. Let's go. There he is. Illazillas, look at him. Just up. See, everything's up a little bit, up and down, up and around. He's coming back down a bit, but you know, he's that. I mean, so scarce. And then look at Vader right here. Let's check out Vader. I skip past some guys. Sorry if I'm skipping past some, but look, Vader's steadily on the climb. You know, all of these are just steadily sort of kind of climbing up a little bit. C-3PO is doing really well. He's at 635. Look at him. Okay. He's not that far from his all-time high. C-3PO dropped in this bear market here. His all-time high is only 780, 85, and he's at 635. So he's just down a bit. He went down all the way to 475. He's up a couple hundred. So that's really nice if you just kind of look at that. R2 is still at 560. Look at this one. This is the most impressive for me. Miles Morales, ultra rare, everybody. Look at that. Look at that. So when people, you know, when in these times, okay, people go to certain things and look at what they're going to. Okay. He's above right now. Okay. He's sitting at 419. His all-time high is only 525, which was probably reached earlier, but or just a little while ago. So he's up to 519 right now. And you know, we'll double check the app just to make sure. But let's scroll up. Another little feature I like about this is I can click right here, and I can go to percentage from all-time high. Here are the top performing ones that are not down from their all-time highs. Choices is at its all-time high right now. The Ultraviolet's at 500. That's a beauty. Look at that one right there. Then we got She-Hulk is actually at her all-time high. She's gone up. Live and Let Die poster, the Goblin Knight. Now, some of these aren't sold out, the Goblin Knight. So, but look at the Miles Morales, the percentage. 1% off his all-time high on the what do you call? Ultra rare. Look at this. Only 3% off the all-time high for Miles Morales' secret rare. The Manitoban is taken off. 2% down from all-time highs. Black Panther's doing okay over here. Look at that, right at the all-time high. The DGen Dungeon, the Octopussy one sheet's interesting too. It's only at 41, but the DGen Dungeon shirt, this is the shirt that I just gave away. I gave that shirt away part of the charity stream. So, one of the lucky people who bid on Alcon's charity stream with Omi Queen and stuff, they won this shirt from me. I got it signed by the whole team at Veve. So that was a really nice one to send. I got the shirt signed by them. RoboCop is right there at his all-time high. You can see he's doing well. The Forest Lord, Tristan Eaton, there's so few of those. Daredevil is not sold out, so he's kind of like right there. But you can see the Avengers Tower is only down 10% from where he was at 50. He's at 45, you know. And then there's Miles Morales. The hoodie is now up to what is he at? 335. So that's pretty good. So those are good like indications right there. Let's go back to actually Veve itself. This is just good fun. I haven't done this. I'm not going to do this every stream. Last stream, I just went through all the comic books, right? So this one I'm doing collectibles for sure. Just scrolling through. Check it out. So we got Jaunty Jig and all that. So who are the other ones we wanted to look at? We looked at there. Let's look at Boba Fett really quick. Where's he at? 86. So he's still just barely holding on to retail for the ultra rare. It's like, okay, sure. Sounds good. So funny to me, but that's okay. Vader right there is not bad. Let's scroll down a little bit right here. The T-Rex animated. Now this one's interesting too. Looking at 90 right there. I actually like this T-Rex animated quite a bit for the Veve verse. Sitting at 90 for the ultra rare on that one. And scroll down a little bit more right here. Let's look at the Rizzo, Blue Rizzo. 345, doing very nice. Up a bit again for sure. You got to like that one. Down from when it first came out, but up a bit again. Not too bad at all, right? Let's scroll down a little bit more. Let's see who else we got. Oh, let's check out the DeLorean Time Machine. because this is the vehicle of choice in the Veveverse so far, is the flying DeLorean time machine sitting at 70. So that's not bad, actually. And I don't believe this is sold out in the store either. If we go to the store, let's go to the drops. Okay, let's scroll down. Where's the DeLorean time machine? Is it not sold out? Let's see here. Where are you? We got Veve. Did I miss it, guys? Did I miss? There he is right there. Okay. Yeah, so 80 gems. So he's just under retail, just a little bit under retail, but it's sitting at 80, still not sold out. Look at that. There's 1,500 still remaining. So if they burn this, they burn Marvel stuff, right? But if they burn this, that's going to be pretty interesting too. So keep your eyes on that, everybody, because that's in the shop, right? That's in the store. And if we scroll up, Battlestar Galactica is not sold out either for sure. Is Jim Lee sold out? Jim Lee is not sold out yet either. Okay, there's 800 left. And what's his price in the market? Let me just double click on him here. Let's see if he's in the market. Let's go to the market. I want to look at Jim Lee really quickly here. Brands. Batman Blue and Yellow. 217 available. So not that far off, right? 41. So you can see things are like creeping up a little bit. It's actually pretty good. Not too bad. So these eventually, as they slowly creep up, will get like more attention for sure. Let's look at Todd. So this one's come down. This is under 200, which is interesting, right? So, but at the same time, he dropped even further down below. So he's kind of rebounding a little bit right here. So 186 on that one. We'll see what happens with that. And let's look at Dad Bod, because why not? He's right here. 85 for Dad Bod. Look at him. Look at his face. Look at him. Isn't this guy hilarious? Dad Bod's pretty funny. I have to admit, I like him. Brave Veve Heart. I've started collecting physicals again, shipping a bundle of my old ones back from home, the UK, as we speak. Nicely done. It's super fun. It really is. Andrew, amazing giveaways. Great collectible program. Thanks, man. And yeah, we got you on the list for today. So you're in there forever now on all those Veve Gem ones. So you're in there on all time. So hopefully you win pretty quick here. Quanta Pro. Very nice. There we go. Miles is 545. See, that's what I mean. Sometimes, sometimes that app is just like an hour or two behind in terms of price. Let's see my collectibles right here. There's Miles. 545. Holy smokes. Look at him. Wow. Who has one? Man, I got, I went after the hoodie right away. Okay. And I bought the hoodie and I held the hoodie for like 2 days. And then I was like, I love the hoodie. It was great. That was the one I wanted first. But then I thought, that ultra rare, this is a couple months ago, right? That ultra rare to me was like, no, I got to secure that first. I'll get the hoodie later. And I could have bought the hoodie lots of times at under 300, but I was buying Amazing Fantasies instead. But look at this. I mean, thanks for bringing that up. If it ain't raining, that's crazy. Elved, yo, how you doing? Kurazimi's in the house. Thanks for popping in today too, right? Corey, looks like Alfred Pennyworth. Yeah, I know. The dad bod. There we go. Joshua, bidding on some Charizard graded cards today since no Veve drops announced. Yeah, there you go, man. Nicely done. Actually, at my comic book shop, the owner there in the town I'm in, he had a whole bunch of graded Pokemon out. He got a whole bunch back. He put them out. I was looking at them. I don't collect Pokemon though, like in the real world. I never went down that road because I know if I did, I mean, I sold Pokemon at my store. I sold all tons of packs and stuff, but I never started collecting it myself because I know if I went down that road, it would just be over for me, So if it comes to Veve though, I will become a Pokemon collector, at least for a bit. Getsy, let's go. What's the rare? Yeah, so let's check out the rare on Miles. Okay, hold on a second. Let's just look at the hoodie. Let's go directly to him. Man, oh man. Such a powerful collectible. Think about it. has not seen a bull run. That's the crazy part about some of these. Where is he? So Universal, Star Wars. There we go. Just go into Spider-Man. Yeah. Here he is right here. 340. So I could have picked him up at 270 or something. I should have done that. Eventually I'll get him though. Yeah, you got IR. Got IR? What does that mean again? Sorry, RC, I don't know what you mean. And is that in the real world, those ones? Lucky 13-ish. Hey, today's your day. Today's your day, Lucky 13-ish. It's Friday the 13th. Floors are super thin. Doesn't take that much to break up fast. I know, right? It's just crazy, right? Emotions. Just snagged the Miles Ultra 186. Super pumped on it. Did you? You got the number 186? Nicely done. There we go. Oh, you got the ultra rare on the drop. Okay, that's what you meant. Congrats, man. That's incredible. That is incredible. Veve Dell, who won today? Get me your wallet address. I'll get you that drop head. Would you trade Darth Vader for 2 hoodies? Oh, man. You know what? I mean, gosh, I don't know. I wouldn't trade my Darth Vader because my Darth Vader I got on the drop. And so I'm keeping him because I got him on the drop. But would I trade my Darth Vader Ultra Rare for 2 hoodie Miles Moraleses? Whoo! You know, probably, yeah. I mean, if I didn't get him on the drop, probably at this particular moment in time, because then I have one to sell. And if Miles' hoodie goes up to the same value as Vader, which is very likely, there's a lot less editions of him, then I can just get my Vader and I'll have both. That would sort of be the only way I would think about doing that is if I was going to try that play. Of course, you'd have to wait, but Vader, I mean, he was over 3,000. And this is not back in January. Vader was over 3,000 in June, right? So, we were already seeing the market slip then quite a bit. So Vader, he's down 600 and something. He was up to like 700 or so just recently, I believe. I think he kind of crossed that plateau. So, but Vader is just like, those are 2 great. If you could have both, that would be great. So if you were to do that move, Veve Dell, my thought for me, if I was to do that move, is I would sell the Vader, and I would pick up 2, and then eventually I would sell one of the Miles when the price went up and grab a Vader back. But once you sell, sometimes it's hard to get it back. Sometimes you just, the price goes up because, when Miles goes up, if everything starts to keep going up, Vader's going to go up too. Maybe not as high because Miles is like quite a bit more scarce. So that's a tough choice. What do you guys think? Stag Beetle, how you doing? Michael Stevens. Hey, MC, hope you're doing well. Missed the beginning of the stream and been busy with my new son. Feeling truly blessed. Hey, congratulations on your new addition to your family. That is awesome. Congrats, my friend. You got a new son. What a beautiful feeling. Hopefully you guys are getting some sleep. But those are the glory times, man. Enjoy them while you can. I know it's tough when you have a new baby, but congrats. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're doing great. Go back and watch the beginning. We had Alex G come in here. We were chatting a bit, so you want to watch that for sure because that was pretty fun. So congrats to you. Brandon, you see the Miles Secret Rare 4? Let's check it out. Let's check out the Miles Secret Rare 4 floor right there. Okay. I'm scared. Oh! Like I said, I touched on it earlier. Oh! Close it in on 10,000. 9299. Oh my God. Yep. Scarcity and popularity and speculation is coming. Now, if that movie bombs, okay, let's say if they bring out Miles Morales in the MCU and it bombs, it's like they picked the wrong actor and it's all awkward and it's not cool, then yeah, he's going to take a hit. His comic's going to take a hit in the real world that people are going after. His collectibles on Veve will take a hit because, if they blow it. But I don't think so. It's the MCU. They don't have a history of doing that. So I think you're super safe with Miles because his animated film just absolutely kills. So I don't even need to worry about the Into the Spider-Verse 2 or whatever the title they're calling it. I forgot, but it's the same, pretty much close to the same title. That movie's going to kick ass this summer for sure. Everyone's going to love that. Definitely. But if they come out with like a in real world version of him and they kind of blow it, then then he'll take a hit. But I don't think that's going to happen. So this guy is going to keep going. But the reason I brought that up is because Peter Parker will never, ever, he'll never fade, because they've already had all those years of success with Peter Parker. And the beautiful thing is they're two separate characters. It's not a different Spider-Man. Like it's not another another Peter Parker version. It's literally just Miles Morales. So they're two different people and they can exist together, which is great. Of course, the Spider-Men comic in Veve is fantastic because it has the two of them meeting for the first time. The Spider-Men comic, if we go over here, but look at that. That's crazy, right? Let's actually go, let's do something here. Let's go Spider-Man right here. Just the common version, 140, still doing really well in this bear market. Okay. Spider-Man collectible right there, but let's go to the secret rare over here. Okay. So he's up to, look at that, following right behind people who own this guy, 7,200 gems. No slouch at all. Of course, he was 100,000 gems at one point at the all-time high. There was like at one brief moment, but I believe that's how much he was. Was he? Some crazy number like that. But anyway, 72 to 7,300, very good as well. So, he's never, like, Peter Parker's FA is never a bad idea. Because people asked which one, because like a week ago, they've usually been right there together for the last like long time. So, I mean, which one? So Peter Parker is going to be always, he's already established, so there's no screwing him up. Even if they come up with a crappy movie, like Spider-Man 3 with Venom, that wasn't the best movie. It was cool with Venom and cool parts in it, but it was a little cheeseball. But that was a long time ago. They've already come back with tons of movies since, so he's going to be great. If Miles Morales, if they blow it in the real world, though, in the MCU, like his live action, that's the only threat to him right now. But I don't think that's going to be a problem. Like I said, MCU, right? So if we go over actually to the comics, just really quick, I know we're looking at things right here, but let's go here to the Spider-Man. This is by the way, this is a comic that you won today. There it is. See it? There we go. Comic shop, right? There we go. So that's going out. We know who won that today. The funny thing is by the way, this, let me just hide that. The funny thing is this comic I found literally in like a dollar bin, you guys. I just went through it and I found it. So you can find, and then I'm giving it to you guys. So I went and found it, right? So, you got to go to your local comic shop and just go to the Spider. They always have boxes of like X-Men. They, any good comic shop has got the boxes, the long boxes. And if you just go to the X-Men one, because they'll be alphabeticalized, they always are, just, filter through the X-Men and find a few Veve comics in there, like this one. You can find some cheap ones. Go to the Spider-Man box. You can actually find a lot of these comics if you want, and it's fun, right? So let's scroll down here. Hold on, I want to talk about the Spider-Man comic right here. There's Ultimate Fallout right there with Miles, but this comic to me is also really cool. Look at this one right here, the Spider-Man, right? This is a great comic when the first time the two of them meet together, right? It's also really good. Look at that. And check out the price on this one right now. $4, but super thin floor. Because look at that. $4.45, and then it's up to $5. And there's a bunch at $5 right here, which is fine. And then it kind of goes up to 8 and 9 and 10, and then up to 15, because there's hardly any of these available, so you can sweep. There's only 58 commons on that one. On the uncommon, which is more popular because they have their masks on, look at that. 640, 650, 699, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's hardly any of these. So if you're patient, you can snag these off the floor, and boost the price. Then, all the covers look fantastic. 12 secret rares going at 130. Look, 132 and then 196. So, is what it is, right? Is what it is, folks. There we go. Yeah, so thanks for showing us that floor, Brandon. That was crazy. There you go, Lucky 13-ish. So would you sell a Todd for 2 Miles Ultra Rare? Oh, man. Ray, what are you trying to do, man? You're trying to kill me here. Oh, God. I don't know. I don't know about that. I mean, if I want to talk just straight up dollar value, let's be real, okay? So Todd is the first. It's Batman. But we have a blue Todd now, which is it's taking some away from Todd. I'm not gonna lie, because people who come to the app, I don't know, are they gonna go after the black and white one or the blue one? And regardless of first appearances and stuff, because people new here may not know that what Todd is, but I know what it is. You know what it is. So yeah. Would you buy 2 ultra rare and then maybe sell one later? Maybe get that Todd back? Oh, that's a tough call because he's going up slowly and he's never seen a bull run. Of course, we know what Todd got to. Todd got to 11,000 or something like that, right? I believe something like that. So would ultra rare Miles Morales get up to 11,000 or 10,000? Would it be? That's a tough one. The only way I'm not going to do it because I have my Todd. I'm keeping him, and I didn't get him on the drop. I bought him, so I'm just keeping my Todd for now. As long as I've been tempted to sell Todd barely because I just think it's just one of those flagship ones you kind of have to have if you're serious in Veve. So I have it. But if I did sell it with the low selling fee and then picked up those 2 ultra rares, and then one day as this ultra rare price maybe continues to go up, I don't know, then you sell one of them and go back and get Todd again. If Todd stays where he's at, that could be a really good play because then you end up with both as opposed to just holding one Todd. So, that would be the only way I would do it again. It's the same thing as the hoodie question. So yeah, crazy. There you go. What's the next secret rare comic you may get or looking at? Brandon, I'm not looking at secret rares right now, even though that was my thing all through the spring. As soon as Amazing Fantasy came, I went straight to that. And that's all I'm looking at. And, a few other comics too. Like I'm looking at some comics, like I love the Silver Age stuff, but I'm only looking at AF-15s right now. And that doesn't mean you shouldn't, because there's tons of great secret rares. I mean, I would probably have if AF-15 didn't come, I would probably have almost 100 secret rares right now. Because that's how I was going for. I was going for all secret rares. That was my plan because the scarcity, and I was starting with all the really good stuff, not the highest level stuff. But if I was to go after a secret rare right now, if I wanted to just go after a single secret rare, it'd probably be Miles Morales' Ultimate Fallout 4. I'd probably go after that, or Spider-Man 1. I'd probably go after those two. Those two to me are so undervalued right now compared to where they should be and where they have been. So I would probably pick those two. And they're Spider-Man, right? So there you go, right? That's what I would probably look at, right? Marvel Spotlight 4. Yeah. Could. But, Spider-Man 3 is oddly good because of the memes. Yeah, I know. That's a good one, too. You have the 616 of Spider-Man 1. Nicely done. That is awesome. The Sven's in the house. How you doing? Kamal shows up here. How you doing, Kamal? Good to see you today. Sorry for being late. Hope everyone's well. No, Kamal, you said that a couple times. You show up exactly when you're meant to. It's all good. You're not late. Kamal arrives precisely when he's meant to, so it's all good. Go back and watch the beginning because we had Alex on, though, so that was cool. If it ain't rated, Ray wants your Todd. He wants to buy my Todd. No, I'm not selling him. There's so much I could do. Let's go to my little collection right here. Like I said, there's my Todd right here. There he is. He's a beauty. Look at him. I paid $20.50 for him, and I'm still happy about it. I got him in the springtime, for $20.50, and he's down, he's down to, what is he at? Oh, he's over 1,000 now. There we go. Look at him. He's up over 1,000. Okay, nice. See? So I don't know. I'm keeping him. I'm not going to sell him for $2, but I already have an ultra rare Miles. So, right here. Did you already make a recap of your profit and loss, MC? I haven't done that video yet. I'm planning that video is coming up very shortly, everybody. I'm just actually doing the numbers right now. So my little recap, my vault recap video that I did every single month. I haven't done one in a couple months though, but I will be doing it again here. So Brandon, yeah, I just picked up the ultimate. You just picked up the ultimate Fallout 4 secret rare to match your secret rare Miles. Oh, nicely done. Oh my God. Alex G was when he was on earlier. That was the most recent secret rare that he bought for just under 1,000. So let's see where that's at. Congrats, Brandon. Look at this. 1,200. Yeah, he was up to 1,300 already. So nicely done. Nicely done. You can't go wrong with that one. This cover art right here, I talked about in my last video. That's the $30,000 comic in the real world is the secret rare. This one right here, the common, is the first print. So if you can go on eBay and which I'm going to do right now, just for you guys, because I like the physical comic shop stuff. Let's go. Ultimate Fallout 4 CGC 9.8. Buy now. There we go, right here. This is what you want. This is what you want, guys. If you're a physical comic collector, I'm really, I have to make a toy sale, and I'm considering picking one of these up. Maybe not a 9.8 because there's a decent amount of them that have been graded. But this is the first print right here. Look at that. You can pick that one up right now on eBay. Bing. First appearance, Miles Morales. Poly bag removed. It's usually in the back, which is pretty cool. For about 2,000 US. So, you know, double the price of this right here. And you can get the real world copy pretty much, right? So of the first print. Now, if you guys want to really go to town on this, if you guys really want to go to town on this, check it out. This is just eBay, so it's just a good reference right here. Look at this. I don't know why this one is selling for 10,000. That's not appropriate. Okay, let's just 6,000. Yeah, you're not even going to find that other one. You're not even going to find it. Let's go to the solds right here. This is I'm talking about the secret rare version. Let's go to the solds. Okay, so look at this. A signature one sold for like 3,700 Canadian. I'm in Canada, so do the math on the US right here. These all sold. Look at this. January, December, November, January, November. Okay, let's go to highest price. Yeah, that's the highest price. So, yeah, there wasn't any $30,000 one sold here of the, you know, anytime recently. So, yeah, this one is a fake cover. It's not a fake, but it's a facsimile. So anyway, that's that, you guys. If you want to get both, you could get both. There we go. Just a couple of more things on. Yeah, Alex came on. We were talking about Wire, and we were talking about, I invited him to come on if you wanted to, just to kind of help clear some stuff up with Wire and with the Cashout stuff. He came on. He said some good stuff there. So you're going to want to go back and watch that. I might splice it out for everybody just so you can just watch that little portion, because he does a really good example, right? So yeah, you'll check that out later on for sure. A wizard is never late. He arrives precisely when he's meant to. Exactly, right? Ghost Rider Secret Rare or Miles hoodie. Oh, I would take the Miles hoodie. That Ghost Rider is fantastic, but I would actually take Miles hoodie right now. You know, and that's saying a lot, because that Ghost Rider is rad, right? So Bob Sales, gotta love the drop heads. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Joshua got an Ultimate Fallout at a convention years ago for $30. Congratulations, Joshua. That is awesome. Okay, guys, I'm going to end the stream right there. So like I said, if you want to see that chat that Alex and I had, just go back and watch it. I'm probably going to splice it out and re-upload it just so people can see it and its own individual thing. So look for that later today. And like I said, the winners today of my Veve Gem program, you know, in the Discord, I will post the winners again. You can post that comic book, the X-Men comic, and I'll buy it from you in the market right now. You get some extra gems. You get about 10, 11 gems or so. That's the program. It's pretty simple. So there's 3 winners today. You'll get that. And then the 2 winners that got, you know, the spot in my program, make sure you DM me and give me your wallet address so I can get you that, that NFT, and your name is already on the master list. So you're entered for all Veve Gem. And the drop head too, that was one. That gets you into the other program spots too. So that's good. And then of course we got the 2 comic books that we gave out today in the stream too. We got the Flash Gordon right here, which is pretty cool. Let me just remove that. We got Flash Gordon the from King Comics number 9. And then of course we got X-Men 25. So those 2 comics will go out. I won't mail them out until midweek. So DM me your shipping address, you guys that won, and I'll send them out after I do my next comic book rewards. And look for my next ones, because I'll be posting the ones I showed you guys, some that will be going out in the next couple weeks, on top of stuff you haven't seen that is older that I'm going to mix in with these kind of mid-level newer ones. I'm going to give you some older ones too, which is lots of fun. And we'll see what next drop comes. Alex did say we got a couple comics coming next week that are pretty good, and we got a Disney drop. And then he also hinted at, he didn't say what, right? So I don't know what day. And then he also hinted at another 80s character at some point. I don't know when, because we were talking about RoboCop. So this is all great, fun stuff coming up. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for coming by. Thanks, Biggest Bro, for donating those memberships. If you got one of those from the biggest bro, make sure you DM me so I get you into the Discord and get you your NFT, your drop head. And also thanks, Sinano, for your super chat. And thanks for everybody for coming in. I'll see you in the next video. Happy collecting, you guys. Happy Friday the 13th. Be careful out there. All right.